are you today? Drop our favorite emojis in the comment section so that we can, yes, hi Olivia, how are you today? Yes. I hope we are prepared to have another amazing time today, like the way we did yesterday. Good afternoon, Tobias. Good afternoon, Hope. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello. Hi, Tobias. I can see you. Hello. Yes, I really like same people I saw yesterday. We have Alexander on this call. Oh, hi, Alexander. We have David. We have some other people on this call right now. So I'd like you to drop in the comment section your favorite emoji or a hi, chat, say something to me. Let me know you're present. Yes, thank you very much. Once again, we are from the Creative Kids Zone. And yes, we are a non-for-profit, as you know. We are a non-for-profit that goes all around the world to train kids, students, people like you, digital literacy, to give you the exposure you need on things that you do not know before, on creativity and creatives for digital literacy. Yes, that's amazing. So we've started a virtual holiday academy training for everybody here present. I'm sure you got the link to register, you saw the flyer, you got the news, and that's why you're here. And yesterday we had an amazing time learning Scratch. Yes, I can remember. If you learned Scratch, please put Scratch in the comment section. Yes, if you learned Scratch, if you enjoyed your training yesterday, please type Scratch in the comment section so that I can know that we were present yesterday and we are part of today's session. Please type Scratch. Yes, Tobias has typed Scratch. Other people that Scratch, thank you. Yes, I saw Olivia here yesterday. Olivia was very active. Oh, yes, thank you very much. Yes, we learned Scratch yesterday. We learned something amazing. And yesterday, before we left, we had this very little thing we did where our Mr. Rotimi came on the call and taught us our anthem, right? So I'm going to be adding, yes, Emmanuel, thank you very much and welcome. Scratch, yes, we did Scratch yesterday. And I'm going to be giving us a name, right? A very, very, very sweet name for us. All of us are here, that were on this set like this. We're going to have a name and we're going to be calling ourselves Little Creatives. I said Little Creatives. Why? Because I believe the little is just for, because I'm looking at the people who are present on this call and I can see that, oh yeah, okay, we're little. But then the creative part of it is because I'm trying to say that we are exposing ourselves to something new. Yes, little creative, exactly. We're creatives because you cannot compound a creative mind. You cannot compress it. So we're saying we're creatives. We're about to enter into another realm of digital literacy on this training, through this training, on this call, through these interactions that we're having with each other. David said he doesn't understand. I'm giving us a very, very sweet name. David, you are a little creative. I'll just say you're a creative, right? You're a little creative in tech. So I'm adding to the anthem that we were given yesterday. We were taught this very sweet anthem yesterday that we all chanted at the end of the call yesterday. So before we go on today, having said all of that, I remember that we were given assignments yesterday to submit on the Telegram group. And I noticed that a couple of us actually have put out our assignment on there, but then some of us have not. So if you know that at the end of this training, you would want to feel like, oh, you've participated, I need you to also do the assignments you're given, right? The assignments you're given is just to test that you've understood what you've been taught. So I need you to always do the assignments you're given. And I'm sure the deadline for the first assignment has been given, so I don't think you can send that in. But continuously, as the training is going to continue to go on and on, right, we are going to be giving assignments and we're going to be giving projects to work on. So I would encourage you, my my creatives, my fellow creatives, right, to please do your assignment. And I started this conversation and nobody asked me, oh, what's your name? What? Yes, for those of you that are saying that we are not on the they are not on the Telegram group, you'll be added to the Telegram group very soon. Somebody is gonna drop the link, part of the TCK support, the tech support for this training is gonna drop the link in the session in the chat box. So my name is Adio Ibukunoluwa. I'm a facilitator here and a project coordinator here at the Creative Kids Zone. And I look forward to seeing the excitement we're gonna bring up. Let me tell you, the chat box is your space, right? Express. If you're loving the training, put up your favorite emoji in the chat box and enjoy yourself, right? And make sure, tell somebody beside you, don't distract me. Anybody that is talking beside you, tell them don't distract me. I'm about to enter a new realm of creativity. So today we're going to be doing something amazing. Somebody chat me amazing in the chat box. We're going to be doing something amazing. If you're following me and I'm not just be talking to myself, please put amazing in the chat box. I want to see amazing. Yes, amazing. Thank you so much. I want to see, yes. We want to learn something amazing today, something that is different from what we did yesterday. Yesterday, we played with the robots. We were inside, we're using different backgrounds. Some of us were in the forest, some of us were in the bedroom, some of us were doing a lot of things on scratch. So today, we're going to be learning something amazing. Now, we've brought an interesting facilitator. Are we hype our facilitator? So I want you to listen when he's speaking, take notes, and prepare your questions. So we're gonna be bringing somebody very, very interesting to the to you this morning, and he is Mr. Olawale Olatunji. So Mr. Olawale Olatunji is a seasoned product designer with over 3 years of proven experience in transforming abstract concepts into exceptional and tangible products. So he began his yes, well, yes, I know you're excited to know what we're about to learn, but at least let me finish my small introduction. Or do you want to come and not know who is going to teach you? You need to know a little about the person that is going to facilitate today. So that is what I'm doing. I'm telling you a little about who is facilitating. So yes, he began his career as a graphics designer, and now he's focused on product design. And throughout his time in the design industry, he has gained experience in various areas, including branding, graphics design, animation, and web design. You see, I like to call this niche, this particular niche, I like to call it wide, right? So, and I think and I believe, and I am expecting that he's about to come and put into us something that is gonna tingle that creativeness in us. So we're gonna be, you're new, yes, you're perfect, amazing, you're new in graphics design, then you have a lot to learn in this class. So we're gonna be bringing Mr. Olawale Olatunji on board to, well, I have been deeping it for a while. I'm trying to see, is that Gen Z word or am I lost? But yes, I'm also new to, oh, you've been doing it for a while. Thank you very much. Well, I'm also new to graphics design and I'm about to learn a lot. Not so new, but for the sake of this training, I'm new. So we're going to be bringing Mr. Olawale Olatunji. I want us to drop this clap emoji in the chat box. I want to see it as it comes on board. Please, I want excitement. You can put the emoji, that one that has that balloon in front of it like this. So I want us to show our excitement. Yes. I want us to clap. Yes, thank you, as we invite Mr. Olawale Olatunji to come and teach us graphics design. Woo! Drum rolls.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Please, can you confirm you can hear me? Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you. Please, I can't share my screen. Can you help me fix that? Okay, so why that is being fixed? My name is Olawale Olatunji, and thank you very much for the introduction. So today we are going to be talking about graphics design and design in general. I have a little presentation, and we're going to the focus of this class is actually going to be creating something in this class and not just okay. Okay, so can someone confirm you can see my screen now?
Yes, yes, you can share your screen now.
Okay, so yeah. So my name is Olawale Olatunji. I'm a product designer, but today we are going to be talking specifically about logo design, and I have a little presentation, but the focus of this class is actually going to be creating something together. But I'll just start with my presentation just to give you an overview of what logo is and why logo is important. So can someone confirm that you're with me? I want one of the students to talk to me, please. So or you can just drop your comments if you are with me and you can hear me and you're excited to learn about logo design. Okay, Olivia, thank you very much. Can someone else say something? Okay. Okay, so I'll just start with my presentation. So introduction to logo design. So first thing is, what is a logo? A logo is a symbol or mark that represents a company, brand, or even a person. I'm sure we are quite familiar with most of these icons you are seeing here. And so a logo is just to communicate the idea of a brand. For example, I'm sure when you look at this check mark here, a brand comes to your mind already. You know that this is Nike. Yeah, thank you very much, Olivia. When you look at this, something comes to mind. You look at this here, so a brand comes to mind, and that's what a logo is. A logo is about communicating the company's identity, even when their name is not there, just to make people understand what the brand is about. Can someone tell me this brand my mouse is on? Which brand comes to mind? Yeah, Pepsi. Pepsi, thank you very much. So that's what the logo is, just the identity of a company. Um, so why are logos important? So logos help us to quickly identify things. Sometimes maybe you're just driving by, you see that logo, you know that is Pepsi. You see this, you know it is OP. You see it's just to add a professional feel. You know, the way we have our faces now, by looking at my face, you know, I'm Olawale. So the logo is basically the face of the company that people identify anywhere. Maybe it's in print media, physically, or on the road. So these are just examples of some logos. Okay. Yeah, so the next part is, what are the elements of a logo? What are the things that makes up a logo? And basically, if you look at the logos I've shown you before, there's specific things that are unique to all logos. Number one is shapes. Logo comes in different shapes and forms. Looking at this logo now of this Nike, as you can see, this is a check mark. This is a shape. Can you hear me? Also, logo, another element of logo is colors, and colors are identity of the brand. For example, you look at this, you already know it is Google. And for MTN, when you hear yellow, I'm even sure that sometimes when you hear yellow, the first brands that come to your mind is MTN, regardless of if the MTN is written or not. That's because that's their color, their brand color, and most people already identify their brand with that color. So color is a very important in logo. It plays another important part in logo. Those are two things about logo we've spoken about now. Can someone just tell me the two elements of logos I've spoken about before I move on? Shapes and colors also. So shapes are basically rectangles, triangle, circle, whatever basic shapes that you learn from your normal everyday life. And colors are red, black, and the likes. We're going to talk more about colors later on, but I'll move on to telling you more about the elements of a logo. So another element of a logo is typography. Typography is basically type. That is, these are letters, and these are letters that are used in the logo. So basically your alphabet, A, B, C, whatever. But in the case of a logo now is these alphabets are brought together to actually name the brand. So for example, if I go back to this slide, I'm showing you some logo. Looking at this now, we have CUDA. This is typography. This text that is written here as CUDA is the typography of the brand, and that's the typography. We have the same thing here: Fairmoney, Carbon, Remita. So now we've spoken about three elements. We've spoken about shapes, color, and typography. And symbolism is basically is very, very similar to shapes. These are symbols that represent something. So for example, if I mention a cross anywhere, I believe the first thing that comes to your mind is probably religion in terms of Jesus Christ. If I mention a check mark now, in terms of branding, Nike comes to your mind because it is a symbol that is associated with that brand. Can someone hear me? Are you with me? Yeah, so okay. Yeah,
Yes, we
thank
can
you
hear
very
you.
Okay. Okay, so I'll just proceed. The last element of a logo is just simplicity. I don't know if you've noticed most brands these days are turning more, changing their logos, making it less complicated than before and stuff. So the next aspect we'll be talking about in this. So yes, thank you. Okay, so now I've talked about the elements of a logo. Olivia have been very active in this class. Thank you very much. But I want someone else to tell me the element I've spoken about and not necessarily define them, just name the element I've spoken about that you know of. And basically, if you are writing it down, you can write down a brand that you can think of, any brand you know, and try to look at their logo, their name, try to identify these elements that I've spoken about. This one of the assignments. You don't have to do that right now. You can write it down for later. So now I'll be talking more about colors. So colors can communicate a powerful message and invoke emotions. That is what colors is about. And examples of colors are red, blue, yellow. And in terms of emotions that they communicate, when you see yellow, basically the first thing that comes to your mind is energetic, bold, when a brand is using yellow. Also, red gives this idea of like danger or maybe something you don't want to do. That's why when you're using a mobile application or you're about to cancel something, you notice that it is yellow, it is mostly red because that's the emotion that red gives. It gives the emotion that in yellow, I don't understand your question. I'm yet to design anything. I'm just giving you an introduction to what logo is and breaking down some aspect of logo. So, okay, she's just coming. Okay, so in Elu, I've not actually done much. I'm just walking you through my presentation. This presentation is going to be shared on the group and you'll be able to understand more. But basically, I'm just breaking down what a logo is and the element that makes up a logo. So okay, so we are just talking more about colors now in terms of branding and the kind of emotions. So I'm just explaining to you that different colors actually present different emotion. People react to different colors differently. Yellow is seen to be cheerful and optimistic. Blue is supposed to be calm and trustworthy. These are just colors that these brands use to project their images. Okay, so this is typography, which is another element of a logo, like we have said before. So typography basically refers to the arrangement of letters and characters in a design. In the logos I have shown you earlier, I'll show you. I think I have more logos. Okay. The logos I've shown you earlier, typography just refers to how the brand writes their name. It's basically normal alphabets. So the things that makes up typography is font weight, font style, and font size. These are the basic element of typography. Can someone confirm that? Please let me know if I'm moving too fast. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'll proceed. And these examples of colors. No, examples of colors are the regular colors, red, blue, pink, purple, yellow. This now I'm talking about typography, which like I said, it refers to the style and arrangement of letters in your design. Thank you for that question. Thank you. Okay, so these are just different types of logo. So for logos, we have different types in which a logo can be. We have this emblem logo, which is more like a badge type of logo. We have the abstract marks, which these are some examples of each of these type of logo. I'm not dwelling too much on this presentation because it's going to be shared with you. I want us to quickly move so that we can focus on actually designing something in this class today. So okay, so while we are doing this, I want everybody to think of a business, maybe your mom's business, your dad's business. Write the name of the business in the comment section. Then when we get to the design phase, we're actually going to design a logo for one of these brands. I think I'll design for the first brand that comment, the first person that comment the name of a business, maybe your mom's business, your brother's business, your sister's business. Tell me what they do. So answer these questions. So if you want us to just see. Okay. Um. Okay. So I don't know if I should. Okay. So Victoria, please, can you hear me and do in the unmuting and muting the students so I can just focus on the class? Hello? So because someone dropped the comment that I should engage the students. I think I'm doing that, but I'm doing that with the comment section. I'm doing that with the comment section. They have been asking me questions and I've been answering. So drop your okay, back to what I'm saying. Drop okay, you guys didn't allow me to finish before you started cutting. So do this, drop it in one message. The name of the business, what the business does, drop like a slogan for the business, everything together in the comment section. We are going to just touch a few, then the rest will be for you to do on your own as assignments. So exactly the name of the business, what the business does, and a slogan. So for example, my mom is a baker, so I can say the name of our business is Sweet Cakes. Okay, I'm going to come again. The name of the business, what the business does and a slogan. So for example, my mom is a baker. I can say the name of the business is Sweet Anne's Cake. The business is into baking, and the slogan is delicious cake. So just do that. And thank you very much, Grace. Yeah, so just do that, drop those in the comment section. Then when we are ready to design, we'll just pick one of the brands and design something. Is that clear? Okay. Okay. So I'll just get back to my presentation for now. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so basically we'll just be talking about tips for designing a great logo. Number one is keep it simple, keep it memorable. Okay, I'm seeing lots of comments. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, everyone. Just know we'll be designing only one. Okay, so these are just basic ideas you should have in mind when you're designing a logo. You don't want to make it too complicated. These days, there's no any point trying to draw a lion or whatever to actually do your logo. Most brands are tuning more simple and minimalistic design, so it is easy for people to remember. That is something that is very, very important in logos these days. Stay timeless, reflect the brand, test and iterate, and what's it called? One thing is you have to be very careful when it comes to logo design, because most logos are trademark. You can't create your logo to look like another brand's logo. You can be sued. Okay, so okay, someone is asking, without these tips, will you be able to design a logo? The truth is, these are just things for you to keep in mind. One thing I've learned about design over the years is that there are rules, but sometimes these rules are meant to be broken. Sometimes you don't have to, there's no straight path to it must happen like this. Like I said, one of these things is keep it simple and memorable. But sometimes your logo, you need to draw a whole house, you need to have a lion or whatever. One thing about design in general is the rules are meant to be broken, but the rules are just, these tips are just to guide you, basically, if you ask me. So Sophia is saying, can I start again? I'm sorry, I can't start the whole class again, but basically I've just taken you through the presentation. I have this presentation is going to be dropped on the group and you can review it. Also, this class is being recorded, so I'm sure you can watch it again. But we haven't really done, don't worry, we have not even gotten to the best parts yet. So I'm sorry, Sophia, I can't start again. So back to what's the design process. So basically, there are different aspects to design. There's logo design, there's UI UX, there's product design, but there's logo design, there's UI UX, there's animation, and these steps are just the basic principles for every design you want to do. Regardless of which aspect of design you eventually focus on, these are just steps to guide you. Number one, and the most important phase in designing is research. You have to research, you have to understand the brand you are designing for, you have to understand what is in the market, you have to understand the competition, you have to get inspired. So research is basically just going online, searching for things, looking for things that are related to that brand you're trying to create something for. That is the most important part in any aspect of design, even if you are doing product design or UI UX. Number two is sketching. Sketching is another important part. It is actually the second phase in most design. This is just bringing down your ideas. So for example, now I'm creating a design for, I don't know. Okay, let me just find something. Yeah. Okay, so let me go through. I'm going through the messages now, and we're going to select the brand we are going to be designing for now. Please note, I'm just selecting randomly. I'm sorry if I don't pick your own question, But for your assignments, you are going to design your own logo for your mom, for your brother. Okay. Okay. A fashion store salesman. Okay. So I think okay, so I'm just going through the comments. I'm trying to look for a brand that we can design for. Olivia have been very active in this class, so I'm sorry. I think I'll just pick Olivia's comments. I'm sorry. I think I'll pick Olivia's comment because Olivia have been very active in this class. Yes. So for Olivia's brand now, she said the name of the brand is Airline Integrated Services Limited. Awesome. Number, it is a manufacturing company owned by her dad. Great. And they have a slogan, your needs are a priority. Okay, so I'll be picking Olivia's comments and we are going to, how do you declare it for our brother? Okay, so Thomas, if your brother has a business that is doing, you can create a logo for his business, or you can even create a logo. Doesn't even have to be about a business, it can be for a person. I'm going to show you an example of something like that. So when we get to the design phase, but like I said, we're going to be in this class, we're going to be creating a design for Airline Integrated Services. I'm sorry to every other person that commented. I really appreciate your participation, and just note it down. By the end of this class, you are going to create a logo for your mom, your dad, the business you have left here. So let's get to designing logo for Airline. Hello. If you are Yes, if you are ready to learn about how to design this logo, drop a comment. I want to see, are you excited to create a logo? Okay, I'm not seeing this person's name, but I'm about to show you how to create a logo. So yes. Okay. So I like the participation in this class. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. So yes, so the first thing is creating a logo, you need a design tool. And there are different design tools. There's Illustrator, there's Photoshop, Canva, Figma, Looker, Logo Maker, and everything online. Illustrator is actually the best, and I would say probably the best tool in the market right now for logo creation. But Illustrator is quite expensive, and I can do Canva and Photoshop. That's awesome, Olivia. So Photoshop too is quite expensive. Some people might not have access to these tools. So for the purpose of this class, we are going to be focusing on just Canva and Figma. These tools are available online, and you can even use Canva on your phone. I have my dad's logo on my laptop. That's awesome. And in fact, that's awesome. So for the purpose of this class, we are going to be creating our logo using Canva and Illustrator because these tools are online and they are easily accessible. Sophia is saying she can't see my screen. Sorry, can someone else confirm this? Olivia is saying she can see my screen. Okay. Yeah, so Sophia, I think you can leave the meeting then join again. Abdulaziz, yes. So yes, for the purpose of this class, we are going to be using Canva first, then we'll use Figma. These two tools are available online and they are free to use for everyone. That's why we'll be using these tools. So yes. I know. Okay, Alexa, you know Canva, that's awesome. I've worked on Canva before. That's awesome. Yeah, so I'll proceed. Okay, so I'll proceed. So first things first is for you to design a logo, Yes, we are using Canva today. So first things first is for you to design the logo is you have to first of all understand um you have to first of all understand and know the brand you want to design this logo for. We have said we are creating for Airsline Integrated Services, and it is a manufacturing company. Those are the two information we know about this company right now. So I'm just trying to. Is this message? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's go to Canva. Can you confirm that I can see my screen? That you can see Canva now? Can someone confirm that you can see Canva? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so I'll start from the beginning. Let's say you have never used Canva before. Just on your browser, Canva is available on your browser, whichever browser you are using, just search Canva in the web. And when you land, you might be asked to create an account. You just need to put your email address and you can have this page like I have on my screen right now. Notice I'm using it on my desktop, on my laptop at the moment. Canva is available on mobile too. I think maybe at the end of this class, I'll try and show you how it is on a mobile phone. So if you don't have access to a laptop, a computer, you can easily create and do whatever, anything I'm doing on a mobile phone too. So yeah, Canva, I'll just take you through the interface basically. So on Canva, very simple. We have this navigation center where we have these action items. Yes, yes. Okay, okay. You have an account also. So we have this create design. This is where you are going to select to create design. And the first thing it is going to ask you is which platform are you designing for? And you select one from here. We have this, which is just your picture, whatever, and we have different sections. So for the purpose of this class, we are creating a logo design, and ordinarily the best platform for you to use would have been to come here and create blank. There's this option here that says logo, create blank, and you have this where you can actually start creating your logo. But for the purpose of this class, I want us to I want to train us like a proper designer that we are. So the idea of designing a logo is not a one size fit all. You are going to be reiterating, you're going to be trying new things, we are going to be testing ideas. So for this purpose, I prefer that we use whiteboard. Where do we create our logo? We are using Canva. So instead of creating logo, I prefer we use whiteboard. And why am I'll show you why I'm starting with whiteboard. Okay. So I'm going to show you why we're starting with whiteboard. So like I said, the idea is we want to create a logo for this brand. I like it. Okay, so Alex, you don't need to actually follow me as I'm creating at the moment. I think the best thing for you to do will be listen and watch with me. Later after this class, you can try to recreate what I am doing. So for now, I think you should just focus on the class, please. Thank you. Okay, so like I said, I prefer to use whiteboard. So I have a very large space. I can test out things. I can draw a lot of stuff to move things around. Then when I eventually decide, I can now move to another frame. So first thing I'll do is I'll write out the name of the brand I want to create. Yeah. Okay, so, let me introduce this for people that have never used Canva before. When you open a new file, you notice I opened a whiteboard. This side panel is what we call the action items. It has all the commands you need to create or it has all the commands. The first thing here is the templates. This template is basically the most important aspect in Canva. Canva already has a lot of pre-made template for you to use. Sometimes you don't have to start from scratch because whatever you want to design, for example, I can search logo here. And what's it called? I'm going to get, because I'm using whiteboard, it's showing me what's it called? So yes, I like to start from scratch. Yes, but sometimes templates are awesome, but that's what template is. So the second one is elements. This is where makes it more original. Yes, Olivia is very correct. Using your own, starting from scratch makes it more original than using templates. So the second part here is elements. So in terms of elements, we have basic pre-made graphics that are here for you. This is where you are going to add your shapes, your yes. Is Canva and logo a game? No. Canva is a design tool for creating designs, logos, graphics. And if I'm to saying she's lost. Okay, so let me start again. Canva is a design tool. Canva is like Scratch. Scratch is for game design. Canva is for creating graphics, logo, banner, presentation. That is what Canva is for. And if are you with me? So website, yeah, some people use Canva for creating websites too. But yeah, so Anifat, are you with me, or can you explain why you say you're lost? Hello? Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Okay, so I'll just get back to the class. Yeah, so Canva is for creating designs. So this is where we have the different elements in the design. So first off, we have this, I'll just be drawing different stuffs here. So this is my arrow tool. I have an arrow. If I need an arrow for my design, I can easily drag out an arrow here. There are different types. This is another type of arrow. I can change the color to what I like. I can, there are different shapes. I can drag out different types of arrow. I don't know why I'm just drawing arrows. So I can go back here. I can search for any term. I can draw out a rectangle. Yes, okay, so Grace is asking Anifa, what do you need help with? So Anifa, if you can explain, that will be awesome. So basically this element is where I can get almost everything. Think of any shape, and almost any shape you can imagine. I can get it by just coming to this place and I can drag them to my whiteboard. I can drag them to my whiteboard, any shape. I repeat, any shape. So someone tell me a shape you want me to search. Can someone comment a shape you want me to search? At, okay, so I can just search. I don't know where you clicked. Okay, so okay, and if on this, at this side panel, I clicked on elements. If you look at this side, there's template, there's elements. So I clicked on elements, and when I clicked on element, this came up where I'm searching for different shapes. Someone asked me to draw arts. I was able to have drawn art. Someone is asking me to draw cone, so I can search for cone. Sorry, I need more. Someone should tell me. I can search for cone. Oh, okay. So this is a free cone. One thing you need to notice is that free Canva has a paid version that shows you more stuff, but for now you are good with the free one. You can still create a lot of awesome designs and everything with this free version. So one more person, which shape do you want me to draw? Which element do you want me to draw? Yeah, so can anybody? Okay, so I'll just proceed. Star, okay. Okay, star, pentagon, let me draw star, then I'll proceed. Yeah. So any shape you can think of, you can easily get it by just typing the name of the shape here, then what's it called? Canva will draw it for you. You can see how we have created this our page now is very, very awesome. So let me just pick up one of these shapes. So the things we can do, I know if you remember earlier when I was talking about elements of a logo, I told you the elements of a logo are can someone comment the elements of the logo I spoke about earlier? Hello? Can someone comment the elements of a logo I spoke about earlier? So I'll just show you how to. Okay, color. I spoke about color. So the first thing is looking at this rectangle now is I want to change this color to what suits my brand. I can click here. Look at this option here. One thing I love about designing and computers in general is most times, how will I erase? I'll show you that also. So one thing I love about computers is that most times computers are designed to make our life easier. You don't need to intentionally try to cram everything. When it comes to designing, using design tools, you don't need to cram anything. I'll show you one tip now. Look at what happens when I select this and I come here. I don't know, can you see that small stuff that says color? This is what we call a tool tip. That means it's telling me what that is for. That means I don't need to cram that my color is here. I over it, I can see that that is color. If I come here, I see border style. Can you hear me? So you don't need to actually cram these things. Most times it's just playing around these interfaces. That's how you learn to understand some of these tools. So if I come here to this color, I can change the color of this now. I want the color of this rectangle to be gold, anything I like. What's it called? I can change it. I can add a border to this rectangle. I can add the border. I can change the color of the border to whichever color I like. Maybe this, I can reduce the border or increase it, whichever way I like. And what's it called? That's the thing. Like, I'm the boss of this system. Anything I tell it to do is what it does. I can change the color. Someone said I should change the color to green. So I can come here and change the color to green. I can select from these options here. How can you delete by the trash one? Yes, you can actually delete by just clicking on it. Sadi, do we need data? Yes, you need to be connected to the internet to use Canva. You need data. So the video is frozen. We'll be back in 10 minutes. I need to take notes. Backspace. Okay, so they said we'll be having a 10 minutes break by 1 p.m. in. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's when we'll come back to design. So for now, let me just take you through some of these steps, then we'll go on a break. We'll come back. Can you create a logo with an account? Yeah. I don't understand what you mean by can you create a logo with an account, but so this is where I can change the color of this. I can change the color to whichever color I like. I think someone said I should use green before. You can search for green. It shows you different types of green, different shades. I can select which one I like. Can you create a logo? A logo. Yes, Tomiwa, we are going to create a logo when we are back from the break. For now, I just want to show you this. I just want to show you the elements we can create using Canva and how we can draw things around and manage things. When we are back from the break, we are going to be creating a logo for S-Line Integrated Services. So yes, Tamara. So I can create this logo. I can resize it anyhow I like by dragging on these angles. I can draw it like this, make it smaller, make it bigger. Okay. Yeah, I can make it bigger, make it smaller, reduce the size of this border width. Anything I like, I can create with this logo. It's basically just playing around with these things. And one thing I want you to know is that anything you see online. Okay, so yes, okay, so let me just delete. For you to delete one of the elements, you can just click on it. When you click on it, at this top, you are seeing a dustbin. You can just click on this to delete it. Very simple. I just see this bin, delete. I've deleted the element. Or you can click on the backspace key on your keyboard. Is that okay? Okay, so I can click here and what's it called? If you click on it, you can right click and also come here to select delete. How do you feel shape with color? Okay, so when I select this shape here, when you look at this top panel, when you hover over it, see, I'm seeing color. You see this tooltip. So I click on it, I can change the color to whichever color I like. And that's how I feel the shape with the color. I can come here, select any color. I can create my own color, just play around with this. For now, we'll be sticking with very simple colors. Usually in design, there's something we call Xcode color system, but I don't want to bore you with all of those. So for now, we'll just be sticking with basic colors. Like I select this, I want to change the color. I can search for, okay, I know how to use blue. There are different shades of blue, but I can just search for blue. The system generates different types of blue for me, and I click here to select the blue I want. And Emmanuel, I love that question you asked. So there are two types of color, or should I say, there is fill and there's border. So fill is the color that is inside the shape. For example, this is a blue love or heart shape. I don't know what to call that. So this is a blue heart shape. Then there's stroke. Stroke is the line that is around the shape. Look at, and do you understand? Stroke is this line that is around the shape. So for example, now, can someone tell me the stroke of this shape I'm clicking on? We are going on our break in like 3 minutes time. Black. Thank you very much, Olivia. So that's one thing for us to note. Black fill and the stroke. These are very, very important in any aspect of design. You can call it outline also. You can call it outline, you can call it border, you can call it stroke. That's very awesome. I thought it was only primary and secondary color we have. Okay. Okay, so there was primary and secondary colors are actually another. How do I explain this? Okay. Primary and secondary colors, these are okay, I'll answer that question when we come back from the break. But for now, I'm just talking about the color associated with this shape. Can you show people on Canva? I don't understand your question. Can you show people on Canva? But I think, okay, so on Canva, I can actually invite people to my Canva to come and see what I'm doing by putting their email address here, and they'll be able to have access to what I'm designing. But I can also export what I have designed. How can we go to color? Okay, so to go to color, you just click on a shape, you come to this corner, you're seeing color, you click on it. Can you? How can we get? Yes. Oladipo, does that answer your question? When you click on any shape you click on, this comes up. You see this, most times it will start as black or the color of the shape you are selecting. So you come here, you click on color, you can select any color you like. You can search, you can search, you can select from the default colors, anyone. Yeah. So I think that answers your question. So we are going on a break now. Like putting images. Okay, so yes, when I come back, we'll put images, we'll talk about text and every other thing before we now design our logo. So we are going on a 10 minutes break. So I'll stop sharing my screen now and the host can take over. No.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Olatunji. I really liked the first session, and if you liked it too, please put your favorite emoji in the comment section. We just finished the first half. I call it first half, like the one we did in football match, where it gets better in the second half. So I hope you've learned something new, because I have learned something new. Yes. We're gonna be having a break now so that we do not get tired and get uninterested. And the break we're gonna be having is gonna be divided into two sessions, right? We're gonna be spicing this up. So you have 5 minutes break to go, and we have a 10 minutes break, right? So you have 5 minutes break to go and eat yourself, get your snacks. I could see Tobias actually. His friend's camera was on, and I was just like, oh my god, who's this cute little man? And yes, so we're gonna be playing a short video. So if you're gonna be staying on the call, you're gonna enjoy the video in the next 5 minutes. Then after that 5 minutes, I need you to prepare yourself for a quiz that is gonna be coming up, where we're gonna be picking a winner, and we're gonna be having someone host that quiz, and that is the person of Miss Precious Ibinedion. So when she comes up after the break, do not miss it. You're meant to just go for 5 minutes break, to use the restroom, to take your snacks, and come back so you can enjoy. And we're picking a winner from the quiz who is going to be getting 10 points. And then from that, we would continue the session. So after the quiz competition, Mr. You're coming back in 5 minutes. That's 1:05. So please go have your break, and that's gonna be the next item on the list. Yes, I'm going for my break too. So I'll be here in next. So if you're here on the call, please enjoy the video that is about. Okay. Music. Yeah. Okay, so while we're preparing for the video, yes, there is something Mr. Olatunji said during this is my own quiz where I'm going to pick my own best scenes. Apart from Olivia that is making me smile. It's because of Olivia and Tobias I'm smiling like this, that you can see my teeth outside like this, right? So I'm going to be asking a question, right? You mentioned certain things. This thing is common in both what we learned yesterday, Scratch, and what we're learning now, right? So there is this particular place like this where there is this. I don't know what there is. You name the two things. You give us the two names, right? There's one on that Scratch and there's one here on Canva. So on that place you can access a lot of things. I want you to put it in the comment section what it is called. I'll give you a. No, you're going to answer on chat. Do not unmute your mics, please. You're going to answer on chat. in the chat box, answer in the chat box. I want you to give it to, I'm gonna give you this small hint, right? So on Canva, it's there, you can see templates, you can see elements, you can see tools on Canva. Then on Scratch, you see looks, you see events. What is that particular small space? What is it called? I want you to type it in the comment section because I think we're about to play the video. So put it in the comment section. What is it? Yes, somebody has put it on. I'm not going to tell you if you're correct or not. I'm just going to pick my winner. If you're here, what is that place called? Okay, I should repeat the question, Emmanuel. So there's this very small space like this, right, on your board, on your screen. It's on Scratch and it's also on Canva. So on Scratch, there are things where you see look, you see events, you see stuff like that, you see your colors. I'm like, okay, what's that space called? It's very small. And it's also in your tool, it's also in your it's also on your Canva. On your Canva, you can see your tools, you can see your elements. I think you picked elements from that particular space. So what is it called? I'm going to pick my answers. Don't worry. I'm not going to tell you which one is correct. It's me and the person that got it. Yes. So I do not think we have the time to play the video anymore because our break is over. This is 1:05 and I can see us coming back to our screens. I can see Anu. I can see Sophia. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Anu. So coming on board is Miss Igbinejo Precious to take the quiz session. Tobias, you're back. Welcome back. I've missed you so much. Hi, Miss Precious. Please come on board for the quiz session.
So hello everyone and welcome back from that short break. I hope you can all hear me. If you can hear me, can I see you in the chat box? Okay, yeah. So I believe you're gingered and ready for these 10 points. You know what 10 points will do to you? It will add to your assignment, your project, and we'll be picking the overall best students by the end of this training. So a brief info about my game. It's a 5-word, 1 word. I have 5 word, and those 5 word represents one compound word. I'll use something as an instance. So let me share my screen. I want to share my screen. Just give me a minute. Okay, so I have 5 words and they all mean 1 word. For instance, if I say alignment and I say spell check, I say copy, cut, paste, I say font, and I say watermark. It all means something. And that thing is word processing. So I'll be sharing my screen. Okay, yeah. So this is what I was talking about. If I have alignment, I have spell check, I have copy, cut, and paste, and I have font, I have watermark. So what comes to my mind is word processing. So I'll be doing the same thing now, and you have 30 seconds to type the compound word in the chat box. By the end of the game, I'll be compiling who has the most scores, and that person will be given a grand total of 10 points. Yay! Who is excited like me? Okay, so the first word is color. You have logo, Canva, think critically. You have pictures, and you have branding. What comes to your mind? What do you think of? Oh, I'm seeing answers. Answers. Good, 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 good. I'm seeing different answers. Okay, 30 seconds is over. Let's move on to the next word. The next word, this is in relation to what was taught yesterday. So I have Python, I have JavaScript, I have C Sharp, I have C, and I have Java. So what comes to mind? What comes to mind? Remember, you have 30 seconds and you have to be very fast about this. Don't waste your time on the last question. Proceed to the words. I'm not getting the full words. Programming what? Programming what? Come on, come on, come on, come on. I need someone to get this. 30 seconds is going, 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 going. Okay, gone. So the next word is design tool, templates, elements, fonts, colors. It's a design tool. You can find templates on it. You can find elements. You can change font size, font colors, and you have series of colors on it. What is it? What is it? 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Remember, your time is going, so try to type very, very fast. Try to type fast. Good, I'm saying answers. Someone says design tool. If the answer cannot be among the options, so you have to think more critically. Okay, 30 seconds is gone. 30 seconds gone. Let's move on to the next. Okay, so I have graphics design, I have web development, I have robotics and AI, I have data analysis, and I have product design. What does this word, what compound words do these words represent? 30 seconds. Remember, you have 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I'm not seeing answers yet. I'm not seeing answers yet. Graphics design, web development, robotics, data analysis, and product design. Those words all represent something. They all represent one word. And what is the word? 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 30 seconds going, 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 going. Okay, I'll give us more time for more ideas and more answers. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I told you that your answer cannot be among the option. Graphics design, web development, robotics and AI, data analysis, product design. What is the compound word? What is the compound word? What is the compound word? Okay, 30 seconds is gone. So let's proceed to the next word. Okay, this was taught today, so I want to know who is paying attention. I have shapes, colors, typography, symbolism, and simplicity. Shapes, colors, typography, symbolism, and simplicity. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Are there any answers? Interesting. It shows that you guys pay attention in class, and I like that. Interesting. Interesting. Should we still have 30 seconds for that? I think that's way too cheap. Oh, good. Let's move on to the next word. So I have Canva, I have Figma, I have Illustrator, I have Adobe Photoshop, and I have Sketch. I have Canva, I have Figma, I have Illustrator, I have Adobe Photoshop, and I have Sketch. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Going, 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 going. Going. Okay, so that brings us to the end of our very short quiz in a game form. So this game is actually going to be available for sale. It's a product of the Creative Kids Zone, and we'll be selling out this game. So watch out for this game and more other games that the Creative Kids Zone has for you. You know, it's always fun when you're learning and you're having fun as well. Learning is more effective while having fun. So thank you. For the winner will be announced by the end of this class. Thank you for your participation. The instructor will be coming in now. Thank you.
Okay, hi. Yes, thank you very much, Miss. Yes, that was very awesome. Yes, exciting. I don't even have to say how I feel. People already saying it in the chat box. Our creatives are already saying it, which is very amazing. So yes, I'm sure we've experienced and loved the game that was just played now. So I'm here to tell you that that game is going to be available. It's a TCK product, and we'll let you know when it's going to be available. So get ready and get ready your money. Tell your mom, tell your dad, if you're here, your guardian, your parents, get ready your purses. We're about to release that product soon, and we'll let you know. And for you to be able to know about the product and any other thing we're going to be doing in our community, we're going to be dropping the link to the Telegram community. If you have not joined the link, the TCK Tech Support is going to be dropping the link in the comment section, in the chat box. Please join our community. We would be very excited to meet you and welcome you. Please join the link, join. They will drop the link and join. Yes, so now, having said all of that, we're going to go on to the second half of our training. I already said it, the second half of the training. So we're going to invite Mr. Okay, right. Before he comes on, please, everyone, let's turn on our video. Yes, please turn on your video, everybody. Turn on your video. I'd like to see our faces before we go on to the training. Apologies, Mr. Olawale. Please turn on your videos. I want to see your faces. Yes, I want to see my very beautiful faces. I know Luwa, oh, I cannot see your face. I want to see your face. I'm not seeing your face. I'm seeing your roof. I want to see your face, your very, very beautiful face. Yes, I can see our faces. Well done, guys. Well done, guys. Show me your faces. Yes. Okay, please join the tech community. The link has been dropped. Right. Okay, we're going to continue with our session, second half. That's it, the second half of the match. Pay attention and have fun. Mr. Olawale, over to you.
Hello. Um, Yeah, so can you confirm if you can hear me, if you can see my screen? Are you happy to be back in class? Someone said, that's awesome. Okay, that's the host. I don't want
Yes,
to
we
talk.
can hear you, sir.
I don't want to talk to the host. I want to talk to my students. So I need someone talking. Yeah, Olivia is back. I think Olivia. Okay, so kindly confirm you can see my screen too. Yes, yes. Thank you very much.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, so let's just get started. We'll be moving back to our design. We'll be moving back to Figma. I'll just be showing you some more things. Before we went on the break, we were drawing shapes and drawing icons and everything. Like I said, shapes are one of the elements of a logo. So we've gone through shapes. Another element we spoke about is color. We've actually gone through colors too. I've shown you how to change color, how to select colors, and different colors are available in Canva. So another element we spoke about is typography, which is basically letters, alphabets, writing, anyhow you want to put it. So for you to get a typography text, when you come back to this toolbar, after elements, you have type. So you click on type and you can actually select any of the options that are here. There are a lot of options here. So you can just click on, you can drag to the board and immediately I have my type. So once I have this type here, I can change this text to anything I like. My name is Olawale, so I'll just write Olawale. Okay, so I have this here. So and when
Hi, Mr. Olawale. Sorry, we cannot see your screen. We're just seeing your wallpaper, if I'm correct.
Okay. No. What is going on? Okay, so I'm trying to share my screen again. Hello, can you confirm you can see my screen now?
Yes, yes, we can see your screen. Thank you very much. You can
Yes,
continue.
we are seeing Canva, right?
Yes, we are seeing Canva.
Okay, thank you very much. Sorry for that. So I'll just start again from what I was saying. So I said earlier, we spoke about the elements of a logo. We spoke about shape. We spoke about typography, colors, simplicity. We've spoken about shapes and colors before we went on that break. So now I'll just take you straight to typography. And I said for you to get typography, when you come back to this toolbar here, you have templates, you have elements, and you have type. That is where you get typography. So for you to do that, you can just add a text box and you have this text box here. And you can type anything you like, anything, Olawale. So that's that. You can zoom in so it is bigger. So I have this what's it called, typography here. So and when we spoke about typography, I'm going back to my presentation. I showed you that there are, yes, there are different properties of typography. We have font style. We have okay, I don't know. Hello, is it better now?
Yes, it's better, but I think you're not so audible. Maybe you can just fix that.
Okay, I'm trying to look as loud as I can. Yeah, but okay. So yes. So yeah, okay. So we have typography here, and so like I said earlier, there's font weight, there's font size, there's font. So the first thing I want to do is I want to increase the font size of this. Once I have my text, I've clicked on it. When you come to this top panel, you see this top panel is like, how should I say it? It is like the magic center of everything you are going to be doing in Canva. Because let me show you something. When you are not clicking on anything, the top panel is empty. Can you see that? But once you click on a shape, the top panel shows you properties that are unique to that shape. That means I've clicked on this shape now. The top panel is showing me everything relating to shapes because it knows what I might want to do with this shape. So that is why I can come here and change the color of this shape. I can change, what's it called? I can change anything about this shape because of this top panel. Same thing with this typography, with this text. Once I click on it, the top panel becomes active. And the first thing here you are going to see is this is where you change the font of the text. So I have this font here, Olawale. I've written, that's my name. Yeah, sorry, I wrote my name. Okay, so the first thing is I can change the font of this, my name, by just coming here, clicking on this font, selecting a more decorative font. Maybe I want to write my name in a signature format or anything. So this is something I would like you to do. Yeah. Okay, so I can come here, I can select any of the free fonts that are available on Canva. I can select any of the free fonts that are available. This is going to be very helpful for us to create our logo. So I can select any of this. I don't want to waste too much time because I actually want us to create a logo in this class. This thing is, one thing I'm going to tell you is, when it comes to design, the only way to learn design is by creating something, is by doing it by yourself, playing around. Nobody can teach you how to actually design. You need to learn design by yourself. Play around these things, everything we have spoken about here, try it on your own. Have your parents, your brothers, anybody guide you through some of these things if you need help. And thank God we have a community, like you have awesome tutors. Anytime you are struggling with something, or even if the class is not active, I'm also going to be in the group. Anytime you are struggling with something or you want to create something, put it on the Telegram channel. I'm sure someone will respond to you. Learning the test skills is about doing this stuff by yourself. So that's very, very important. So like I said, I can change the fonts here, any font I like, any of the available free fonts. I think I like this one. Makes my name look like a signature. This okay, so I can also change the color by coming here. I can change the color of my name, any color I like, pink, whatever, blue, green. I can change the color. What else? Okay, yes, let me show you some magic. So some magic that one beautiful thing I can do is I can, once I select my name, I can come to effects and I'll be able to create how to write. Okay, all right. What I did was very simple. I came here, once you select text, the first option that is here is add the text, or you can choose any of these, but I just chose to add a heading. Once you add the heading, you can press enter. It will rub off what is there, then you write anything you like. So think, all right. So I'm going to write, all right. Okay, so I'm going to write alright. And what's it called? I'm going to write alright. So that was how I was able to write my name. Did you get that? So like I was saying, some of the things you can do with this font is you can actually create really beautiful things by, once you click on this font, you can come to effects. And once you come to effects, you can select any of these options that are available. So I'm making my name to blue like a star boy. Okay, there are so many effects that you can play around with. Check the one that you like. You can increase the thickness, spice it up. And they put them with it, and so I'm lost. Okay, so and if we have not actually gone too far, I just came back to the class and I'm just taking the class through type, this type option. I'm saying once you click on type, you can drag a text box or select one of these options. And once you create a type something in, I type my name. So I'm just playing around effects to draw up different stuffs on my name. Yes, the class is being recorded. Yes, okay, yes. Olivia says she likes the glitch effect. So like I can have this kind of effects. I can increase it, reduce, whatever I like. There are so many awesome things for you to do here. You see, that's one thing about a Canva is some of these things, if you were to create them in Illustrator, you spend hours trying to recreate these things. But Canva is very, very easy and beginner friendly. You don't have to think too much about the technicalities. You just jump straight to what you want to do. And you can easily do that. Hello, can you? Okay. So you can easily create any effect or whatever you like with Canva. So I want you to play around these things. Open a wireframe, write your name, your friend's name, create different stuff for them and share with them. But let's go straight to our task for today. We want to create a logo. So first thing first is when you want to create a logo, the name of the company. Can someone remind me the name of the company we said we are creating for? Olivia, don't answer. I want someone else. I want to see if you are following. No, Canva is the name of the tool we are using. So, Olivia, you told us the name. Just tell us the name of the company we are creating for and what the company does again. Yes. So this is the name of the company we are creating for. So first things first is, whenever I am creating a logo, first thing, after writing the name of this company, I have my sketch pad. I have my sketch pad there, which is just a book. And the most important thing, can you see? So, and also, she also told us what the company does. She said the company manufactures machines. The way to think about logo creation is, what does the company do? That's the very first thing. First thing is the company create machines. You as a person, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear machines? And can someone comment, what are the elements or the things that come to your mind that for me to create a machine? See, Olivia, that is also a gear. I want someone else to tell me. So I'm going to write. So let me just make this here. We are creating for, I'm creating this for S, and a gear comes to mind when I think of a machine. I want everybody. Yes, okay, the real logo is a gear. So okay, so I want everybody to tell me something that comes to your mind when you think of a machine or an engineer, those kind of things. The first thing that comes to mind is gear. I think everybody should have something for me. Think of the tools that maybe an engineer use. I'm seeing a polling system, awesome. Write everything down. Nothing is wrong. There's no wrong answers. Just think of a day in the life of an engineer. What's the thing that comes to your mind? I'm seeing a gear. Do you think a spanner, electricity? Awesome. Write everything down. Electricity, what's it called? Screwdriver, awesome. Awesome. That's good. Okay, so just to save time, I'll just proceed. I have some of these washing machine, also anything that comes to your mind when you think of an engineer or the brand you're doing for. So if, for example, this company was a baking company that makes cake, can you comment some of the things that comes to your mind when you think of baking cakes, microwave? Also, when it comes to baking cakes, what are some of the things that comes to your mind? Just tell me. Oven, spoon, sugar. Think of everything that comes to mind, write them down. Awesome. Okay, thank you very much. But back to this complaint. So also another thing that comes to mind when I think of engineers and creating stuff is I think of helmets, I think of gear. I think of helmets. I think of helmet. So I've identified some things that comes to mind when I'm thinking of an engineering complaint, because this complaint is an engineering complaint. The next thing I'll do is I'll try to look for elements or shapes that define some of these things I have defined here. So can someone tell me where I'm supposed to go in the toolbar so I can have identified these things that, okay, these are the things that comes to mind when I think.
Hi, Mr. Olawale, you're muted. Hi, Mr. Olawale, you're muted.
Hello? Hello?
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay, can you tell me where okay, since my last question was answered, I'll just guess I didn't miss too much, right? Yes. Okay, I don't even know how I got muted. Okay, so yes, we've identified some of the things that comes to mind when I think of an engineering or a manufacturing complaint. So I go to elements in my Canva. Note if because we are just going to scratch the surface. Sometimes you need to go on Pinterest, go on Freepik and the likes. But for the sake of this class, we are going to make it very simple. We are just going to stick with Canva for every element, every design we are going to be getting. So the first thing for me to do is I come here and I search gear. I search for gear icon. I'm going to be seeing a lot of examples, awesome examples that are free PM that Canva is giving me. I'm using the free version, so there's limits to what I can use, of course, but that is more than enough. So I can click, I can just drag out some of these elements that Freepik, that Canva gives me. This is nice. This is nice. Even looking at this, I'm already seeing a logo already. This is already telling me like gear. It's showing me these elements that show something like speed. So I'm already seeing a logo already, but I just want to, oh, Olivia said that's a dance logo. You see what I'm saying? You're already seeing a logo already. But yes, let's move more. Let's try and do more stuff. I'm seeing this gear. This gear is awesome. This gear, I'm seeing this gear. This gear is here. What's it called? I'm seeing different gears that I like. Most of the ones I really like are not free. So, so I'll just look for the ones that are free. So I've seen these gears. Awesome. Thank you. Yes, but the speed is facing up. Awesome. That's what design is about. It's about looking for things and changing them around. So I've identified some of these gear. So I want to search for, let me try and see if I can get anything on Billing System. I'm not sure, but let me see. Let me see. Okay, so I'm seeing some element on Billing System, but most of the ones I'm seeing are not free. I'm not really seeing anything I like that is free. I don't have to allow that to hold me back. I move on to the next. Okay, I'm seeing right here already. So yes, I'm seeing some awesome things. Yeah, this one is free. Yeah, look at this now. I'm seeing a logo already. I come back here, I'm looking for more stuff that are free. Look at this. Look at this beautiful thing. This is already looking like a logo if you ask me. I can just turn it around. This is already looking like a very good logo, but yeah, I want to be unique. One major thing about designing is as much as there are a lot of options there are a lot of things there, you need to try and make sure that what you're using is unique. So I don't want you to just come here and grab the first element. Yes, I can carry this and just put the name of the company and I already have a logo, but where is my creativity? I'm not creating anything of my own. I'm just using what is here. So creativity is about combining things and bringing them together. That is why I'm still going more to like search for more element, even after I've seen some things that might work. One thing you need to know about creativity and design is that your first idea is not always your best idea. Can someone write that down? See, I'm dropping quotes for you. That's a punchline. Your first idea is not always your best idea. Try, reiterate, redesign. Are you with me? My comment section is dry. I don't like that. Can someone talk to me? Thank you, Olivia. So yes, so I can drag out more options. I'm seeing a lot of stuff that I like, and I'm seeing a lot of stuff that I like. My own idea is be creative. Thank you. You have to be creative. Don't just come here and say, oh, because of this is already fine. Let me just put the name of the company and what's it called? And we already have our logo. Don't do that. So I've seen those are awesome. One thing that comes to my mind again is elements. So I'm seeing lots of options. Okay, so this ones are not really, let me put engineering so it shows me more of the stuffs I need. Engineering, yes. I'm seeing options already for my logo. I already have an idea that I want to try. I'm seeing options already. I'm seeing lots of options. What else? Yes. Be different. Thank you. Okay, so let me just proceed. I've been able to grab some stuff that I like. Let me try and see how I can bring some of these things together into my logo. Let me try and see how I can bring some of these things together into my logo. So the first option is I don't know, I really love this option, this logo option. And off the top of my head, I'm thinking I can just do something like this. Look at I have this gear here. I can come to my text, add my text, come back. What's the name? Drag. So this is one good thing about playing around with whiteboard, because I'm using whiteboard, I have a lot of space, I can drag around. Not exactly, but close to my dad's logo. Yes, awesome. So I can drag things around. So I'm already looking at this, that, oh, this might be a very good logo for me. So I can do this. I can do this, and let me choose this color. And are you seeing a logo already? Hello? Are you seeing a logo already? Are you seeing that we already have a logo, that a potential logo? This logo, you can sell it for anybody. What's it called? Your daddy, you can redesign your dad. Sweet, you already have a new logo for your daddy. But like I said, your first idea is not always your best idea. Try more options. I've seen this. It looks okay, but can I do something else? I'm going to go back to my elements. I'm going back to some of the elements I've drawn here. Okay, I like this. And I have this one too. I'm thinking, how can I combine these two together to make something? I can make this smaller, make it in the middle like this. Put it in the middle like this. I can make it a little bit bigger. I can put it like this. And this can be another logo. I can group it. I can change the color to anything I like. I don't know. I just like that gold color. I can come here to change. Okay, this one is not allowing me to change the color. I don't like that one. Okay, so this element is actually a picture, so I can't change the color. So I don't want that's one thing you should avoid. Always make sure you can be able to change color of any element you want to use. So let me go and find another let me go and find another spanner, so maybe I'll be able to find something that allows me to change the color. Oh, I was See, I was searching in the wrong place. So that's one thing you need to know. Don't, anytime you make a mistake, don't feel bad. Even me that I have years of experience, as you can see, I'm still making mistakes here and there. I'm still making mistakes here and there. So you will always make mistake. Like there's no two ways about it. You always make mistake. The important thing is don't give up when you are frustrated in anything in tech. I'm not going to lie to you. There are sometimes I'm going to be designing some things and I'll just be thinking, I don't even think I can do this. And just because of perseverance and consistency, sometimes I'm able to, what's it called? Now you see, I've even seen a better spanner than the one I had before. And this one allows me to change the color. So I can go back to exploring the idea I wanted to do. I can come here. I zoom in back here. I make this a little bit smaller. I make it smaller so it fits in the middle. Everybody makes mistakes. Yes, everybody does. Like, so put it down. And honestly, when it comes to tech, you're even bound to make mistake every day. So see, I already have another logo option. I can just come here again. No, I want to ungroup, so I have this name. So I can just I have this name here. I can just say yes, I want this like this. I want this in the middle. I want it to be the same color as this. And I'm just trying out ideas here. Nothing is set in stone. You can always change stuff, play around, play around. I'm looking at another element I can combine together. I'm looking at this gear. This gear, I love this gear so much. So I can bring this gear here, bring these elements, put it like, sorry. Can you see? I think I already know my logo now. In my head, I've already. What's happening? Yeah, okay. So now in my head, I already even know the logo I want to use. So just look at what I'm doing now. So I look at this helmet. Don't forget, helmet is for your head, like a crown, a cap engineer uses. This gear is one of the items that comes to your mind when you think of an engineer. Anytime you see this gear, you know something about setting, engineering is happening. So I'm thinking I can put this here so that it looks like this gear is a crown over the engineer. Adjust the size, make it, and looking at this now, it looks like someone head. I don't know if you are seeing it. Can someone see? You're seeing like a fireman or like an engineer. Can you comment if you are with me? Like to me now, I'm seeing like a fireman or someone wearing a hat with them. What's it called? A hat. That's not really what I want. I don't want it to look like someone's head. As much as that would be nice, I don't want it to look like someone's head. What else can I do to like make it different? Yes, it's looking like someone wearing a hat, but what can I do to like make it different? So I'm thinking but that's actually a good idea that can work. I can actually even give this guy a nose. Looks like a fireman costume. Grace, thank you very much. Let's do something else. Let me even give this guy a mouth and nose. Okay, so I can come back to my shape. Let me see, let me search for mouth. This is not why we are here, but see, that's the thing about design. Play around stuff, have different ideas. I have this and what was it called? Can you see? Can you see my fireman is smiling now? This is like someone wearing helmet. Can you see my fireman is smiling now? And the funniest thing about design is that this might be something that the client will like. Maybe the client is someone that likes to smile. He sees this and it reminds him, and he says, yes, this is what I want for my logo. You give it to him. You have done your job. You see that it's not as if I didn't have this in mind. I didn't even think of drawing someone that is wearing a cat. I was just playing around and I saw that, oh, there's an opportunity for me to make someone that is smiling. Smiling is never a bad thing for the brand. If the owner of the brand likes smiling, he sees this, he aligns with it. He says, yes, I want what's it called? I want this to be my logo. But I can play around too. Okay. Yeah, maybe I have to give it. Yeah, so that's an option. I can come back now and say, okay, look at this one I've already created here before. What if I carry this guy, this one specifically, I put the heart over it. I want to bring it to the front. See, when it comes to design anything, even engineering, web design, maybe your Scratch game design, play around things. Nothing is fixed in stone. Don't be afraid to change anything. So I can come here but honestly, can you comment in which one do you think we should just go for this smiling man and proceed, or we should continue? I think we should just go with the smiling man. I think everybody likes the smiling man idea. Yes, everybody likes the smiling man idea. Yes, so let's go with this smiling man idea. Okay, so Fawaz, I'm sorry if I'm too fast. What's because this class is going to be recorded, so you can watch it and slow it down. You can watch it and slow it down at any time. I'm sorry if I'm moving fast. That's because we have a timeline to keep, but you can watch it later. Yeah, it looks so funny. Yeah, like I said, sometimes the brand wants something that is funny. If the CEO of the company likes to smile, someone like me, I like to smile. So if you give me a smiling engineer as my logo, I'll probably lean towards it. That was awesome. So so I need more. Should we go with okay, so people said we should go with the smiling man. And yes, that's our logo. That is our logo. So come back here and just go for the smiling man. Awesome. But one thing I want you to also do about design is never delete anything. That's one rule that even now, anytime I'm even talking to some of my older students, I tell them, never delete any idea you have. Keep everything in your file. The file that I have decided to go with this, yes, why? See, I've decided to go with this smiling man, and to me, it is awesome. But I can show what's it called? I love the fact that Grace quoted what I just said. I like that you are quoting these things. I'm sharing wisdom. Yeah. So back to the class. So why I said you should not delete anything is that sometimes what you have done might not make sense to you, but that's what your client likes. Sometimes what you have done in this project might be what you need to generate idea for another project. So it's always good to have anything you have created. Just know that your mind is anything that comes out of your mind is not rubbish. It might not be the best for that solution you're trying to do, but it is not rubbish. It can be useful later on in future. It can inspire another idea for you later on. That's why I say you should not design, do not delete anything when you are iterating ideas. Yes, Olivia. Okay, so I've decided to go with this smiling man design. I can just see, okay, how can I make it more? Yes, thank you. So I can just see, how can I make it more? I don't want the smiling man. I'll make my own idea. Yes, awesome. I want you to make your own idea. And you don't have to make for this company. You can make something for yourself. You can make something for your mommy, your daddy, your brother, your sister, anybody. So I just want to finish up this smiling man idea. One thing is, okay, we already have the idea. That doesn't mean I have the best interpretation of this idea. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. So I already know that I want to do a art of an engineer that is smiling as my logo, but that doesn't mean this art I have used is the best art I can get. Oh, I love these students that are quoting what I am saying. You're making me feel like I'm dropping wisdom. Yeah, awesome, awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Grace. Thank you. Thank you. So, okay, someone's telling me to put eyes. But I feel like if I put eyes, I might be over pushing. I might be over pushing it. I can't help laughing. Yes, yes. Okay, so like I said, I already have this idea. Doesn't mean I have the best interpretation of this idea. So I can try to let me see, can I get a better art? Let me search engineering. This is the one I am using. See, I'm not seeing anything I like than this one. Okay, this is another engineer arts. Not really. I'm not really seeing. Let me just stick to this one I already have because of time. Let's go run out of time already. So, sorry, please, host, can you confirm what time this class is supposed to end? Yeah. So, yes.
Okay,
Let me.
sorry, it's meant to end by 2, but we're giving you a grace of extra 10 minutes. So it's gonna end to 10.
Oh, so we have only 20 minutes for this class left. 20 minutes left. Yeah, am I correct?
Actually, 16 minutes left.
Oh,
Now 15 minutes.
oh, yeah. So okay, so okay, yeah. Once again, the truth is, I've given you the idea. My purpose coming to this class was not to design anything, was just to help you challenge yourself. Like I said earlier, nobody can teach you how to design. I think I'll just close with this advice. Like I said earlier, nobody can teach you how to design. You actually design by doing. And my idea coming to this class was I just want to create a platform for you to go back and learn by yourself. Look at this thing the way a professional designer actually tackles a problem. This is the way myself and I'm sure a lot of other thousands of designers tackle something when it comes to logo design. We think of the idea. Note the first thing I did was I got the name of the company. I got what the company is doing. I wrote some words or some stuff that are actually aligned with what the company is doing, and that's why I started with this. This is called mind mapping. This is called mind mapping. So if, for example, I was doing something for a caterer, I'll be thinking everything in that stuff. So yeah, so once again, don't worry, we can have maybe later we can have another class where we do part 2, but I think for now it's even easier for me to stop because I've been talking for like 2 hours. How do you erase? I got disconnected. Okay, once you click on something, there's always this bin icon. You can click on this bin to delete it. You can click on this bin icon to delete anything. So but I think I've given you words of wisdom. Let me just finish up my design, my logo. So I want this smiling man logo. I come here. I try to make everything aligned. Let me just see if I can. My network cannot track. Please, can we finish? Because I want. Yes, we are done already. So I've decided to go. We decided to go with this smiling man. I dragged the name of the company. I put the name of the company here. So yes, one thing to note is that this. Oh my God! Hold on, everybody. Okay. Can you tell us why you said we should hold on, or can I continue? I just want to.
Sorry, you can continue. I was referring to the people who said they were hungry. So I wanted them to hold on, would finish up soon.
Okay, yes. Okay, awesome. So one thing to note is that don't forget that when we came to this home page, I clicked on whiteboard because I wanted to explore different ideas and all. Now I've already explored, I already know the logo I want to choose. I've created my logo already. I can just group this logo. I've grouped this logo, then I come back to my home page. I select the platform I want to create. So for example, this is logo and I click on this. It is basically the same, but this is the point where I can now export my logo and share it with other people. So I've designed this already here. I can just copy. That's the good thing about Canva. I can just copy from here, paste it here. I've pasted it here. I can come here. Okay, let me go and fix the color. Let me choose, let's choose this color. Oh, I don't want that. Oh, do I want that? Yes. Let's see if I can choose a color. Let me come back to this element. I think this element doesn't like me because I don't like the color of this. This. News. Yes. Yeah. Where did you search for pictures? So let me go back here. Let me go back here. For it is, I come to element. This is where you search for pictures. When you come to element, this is where you search for pictures, anything you want to search for. This is where you search for anything you want to search for. This is where you search. So what was it? So I'm just trying to like finish up this logo that I'm creating here. So I already have this. I don't like why I don't know why this is happening. So yeah, so I just want to do a simple stuff here. Okay, yeah, so I have this here. So I can put my text now where I can write the name, or I can just copy what I have written here already. Let me come put it here. Let me align it better. I want it to be in the center. I want to reduce the font size. Yeah, welcome back. I want to reduce the font size. Olivia, you said there is a slogan. Can you remind me what the slogan is? Yeah. So can reduce this. I can reduce this. And yes, okay, thank you. So I can write the slogan here. And what's good? I don't want the slogan to be the same color. I want it to be black. I want it to be smaller. I don't want it to be all caps. I want it to be like this. And I want it to be like this. Yeah, but I still want to change the color of this. I don't like the way it is black. Let's say I want to use this. And for my art, I'm looking at yes. So for my art, I'm looking at how I can change the color. Okay, I don't want that. Use our priority. So I change off. This art is not allowing me to change this black line around it. But I don't think it's too bad even like this. Do you think it's okay like this? No, this smiling man doesn't have. Okay. So yeah. Okay, so I just did Control C. I just did Control C from here. I just did Control C and Control V. Very simple because they are both Canva. Once you copy Control C, Control V, it copies and pastes it directly. You don't need to. Yes. So what's it good? So after I have done this, I can export my design. For me to export my design, I click on share. Once I click on share, I can download it, and I can download as PNG, download the size, and now I have this file downloaded on my system. I can share with my dad, but just a little bit easy, just some finishing touches to this thing is that. Are you coming tomorrow? I'm sorry, I won't be the tutor for tomorrow's class. So I don't know who will be coming. So just to add a little bit of design stuff and all, let me see. So this is an engineering company. So if I come here and search engineer, engineering, I'm looking for some pictures of I'm looking for some pictures I can use. Yes, I like this picture. Okay, you know what? I'm trying to rush because now we're out of time. So I can send this to the back. So once I send this to the back, do it like this. Like this. Okay, are you seeing what I'm trying to do here? So I already have this engineering logo and all. I'm just trying to do like a banner or something for this business. So I have this. I can put this here. I come to position. Oh God, I think I'm moving too fast. I'm sorry if you don't understand this part. I just want to show you something. So I can move like, I can just do something like this. Change the color of my logo to like white so that it is visible. Change to like white. No, I don't want this to change this text to white. What's that? Okay, so like, oof. I think this is as fast as I can go. Okay, so like I think I should just end the class here. Continue to explore by yourself, move around things. I'm sorry we had to end the class like this. I didn't even know time had gone like this. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm sorry the class had to end like this, but like I said, don't forget, play around these things, move around these rectangles, draw everything you need to draw. And in terms of your assignments, don't forget, think of something, do something for your mommy and your daddy, their businesses, design the graphics for them that they can share with their friends and say, oh, my son did this, my daughter did this. So I think that's it for me for now. Maybe some other time I can come again to the class and we can just have more time to review some of what you have done. And
Sorry.
thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Olawale. Thank you so much for your time. And thank you so much for gracing us with your presence and filling our creative minds with this knowledge. And we're glad to have learned from you. If you liked what Mr. Olawale all right. Thank you so much. Yes, so if you enjoyed what Mr. Olawale taught today, please, I would like us to put it in the comment section. Please type, yes, I enjoyed it. If you liked what it taught today, if you enjoyed yourself today, please type, yes, I enjoyed it in the comment section, in the chat box. Thank you so much. Yes, yes. Now that we have confirmed that we enjoyed today's session, I'd like to make a little correction to certain people. I'm not going to mention your name today because you already know what you did, right? And you can already tell what I'm about to say. So irrespective of whether or not we have exceeded the time, yes, we know you're hungry. Yes, we know you're thirsty. If you're thirsty, you can go drink water during the class. Do not put it on the chat box so you don't distract other people that are learning. So please take note of that. Do not put on the chat box you're hungry, you're thirsty. So if you're thirsty during any time of the training, please go ahead and drink water. You can come back because you're not meant to leave the call. All you're meant to do is just stand up from where you're sitting and go drink water. And maybe when you're coming on Friday, come along with your snacks, put it beside yourself, right? Because you're here to learn. And yes, I hope you enjoyed yourself. So now we're going to be, I asked a very sweet question, yes, before we went on the break, right? During the break session, yes, I asked a question. I said, what is that thing beside, that's on the scratch bar, that's on Scratch, and that is also on Canva? So you guys know, nobody puts my answer for me, so I'm going to keep my gifts at this point that we are in. But I'm going to tell you, that space is called the color palette, because I'm sure whoever taught you yesterday must have said it and you probably did not remember. Or code blocks, right? Yes, color palette or code palette, anything. That's what is called on Scratch. So I asked you to drop 2 answers. Then yes, you can now call the one on Canva, your menu bar or your toolbar. That's the answer to that question. I also like you to note your facilitator's name, because if I ask who taught you yesterday, now we must have forgotten, because we can forget color palette. So I know you've forgotten, but I'll give you the benefit of doubt for Friday. I'm going to catch you unaware. Don't worry about that. So we're going to be getting the answers to our quiz question. Please hold on. We are about to round up. So I'm going to be calling on Igbenedion Precious, Miss Igbenedion Precious, to tell us the answer and the winner for the quiz session. And immediately after that, we'll be having our announcement by Miss Grace Omilaja come up. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for participating in the quiz. And yes, it was nice and I liked the enthusiasm. So I'll go ahead to share my screen so I don't waste so much of our time. Okay, so the first question was color, logo, Canva, pictures, branding, and the answer is graphics design. The next question was Python, JavaScript, C Sharp, C, Java, and the answer is programming language. If you got that, type it in the chat box that you got it. The other one, okay, I answered this myself: alignment, spell check, copy, cut, paste, font, watermark, and the answer is word processing. So for this, design tool, templates, elements, fonts, colors, and my answer is Canva. This was graphics design, web development, robotics, data analysis, product design, and the answer is digital skills. For this, shapes, colors, typography, symbolism, simplicity, they are all elements of logo design. And the last but not the least, Canva, Figma, Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, and Sketch. The answer is design tools. So after collecting the answers, Olivia was my winner. She scored 2 points. Abdulaziz Farida was the first person to type for 1 point. Moshokwe Oluwa 1 point. Roof 1 point. Wingtech 1 point. So Olivia is my winner. Can we clap for Olivia in the chat box? Can we give Olivia a round of applause? Let me see your emojis. Let me see your clapping emojis, and you can give yourself a a round of applause because you all tried. Give yourself a round of applause. Let me see your emojis. I can't see the emojis. Emojis. I need the emojis, the energy. Clap for yourself, clap for yourself, give yourselves a round of applause. It was really amazing that you could actually fathom what a word could mean from other words. So give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause. So I'll be handing over to Miss Grace. Miss Grace, over to you. We can't hear you, Miss Grace. Miss Grace, over to you.
Hi, Grace. We cannot hear you. Please, would you increase the volume of your screen so that we can hear you?
Okay, hello everyone. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, can you type yes in the chat box? All right, great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining today's class. And I'm sure that you gained so much from Mr. Olawale's session and the quiz as well. Yes, yes, I can see your comments, Adibukola. Yes. Thank you so much for joining in. All right, so brief announcements. There'll be no training tomorrow till Friday by 12 p.m. And so by so doing, you have enough time to actually practice everything that you've been taught. You have time to work on your presentations. Remember, it was announced yesterday that there will be a project presentation on Friday, 12th April. And that is on the topic, what tech can do, how can tech help you to achieve your dreams? So you're going to be working on a graphic design, you're going to be working on a blog post, basically everything that you'll be taught during this 2 weeks course. Are we together? Yeah. So you have time to start working on your project, start ideating, thinking about what you're going to do and how you're going to go about it. So those are the brief announcements we have for you. And also do not forget, tomorrow we'll be engaging you on the Telegram community. If you have any questions, to ensure to drop it in the chat box in the Telegram community. Follow us on our social media platforms, invite your friends to join in, tell somebody to tell somebody about the program, right? Yeah, can you hear me? Okay, good. Oh, I can see someone's comment. Friday's time is Juma time for Muslims. All right, please just stay tuned on your Telegram community. If there's going to be any change, that will be communicated to you. Yes, that will be communicated to you by today and tomorrow. And please, if you have not submitted your assignments, please ensure you do that. Submit your assignments by today, tomorrow. Latest by Friday, 10 a.m., your assignment needs to be submitted. Do not forget that. Okay, do you remember our mantra that Mr. Rotimi taught us yesterday? We can't remember that. Can you type in the chat box if you can remember that? Yes, I'm waiting for our responses. We can remember our mantra. Yes. I'm waiting for our comments. Okay, is anybody there? All right, since you cannot remember, all right, Morufalabi, you just joined in today. Okay, it says, I will do more with tech, I will be more with tech, and I will have more with tech. Can we take that together? I will do more with tech, I'll be more with tech, and I will have more with tech. Can we take that together, or type in the comment section, type in the chat box. I will do more with tech, I will be more with tech, and I will have more with tech. Yes, I can see some of us typing, I will do more with tech, I'll be more with tech, and I will have more with tech. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vivian. I can see your comment. Thank you so much for joining in, and we'll continue the rest of the session on our Telegram community. Yes. All right. Thank you so much. You can now turn on your camera. Please turn on your camera. Yes. And please, before we leave, I want us to say a huge thank you to Mr. Olawale and to TCK Zone. Please type that in the chat box. Say thank you, Mr. Olawale. Thank you, TCK Zone. Can we do that now? Thank you, Mr. Olawale. Thank you, TCK Zone. Please turn on your camera. Turn on your camera. Turn on your camera. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Wing Tech. I can see that. Ojewumi, I can see that. Thank you for your comments. Yes, I will do more with tech. Yes, I can see you. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please, can we all turn on our cameras? Sophia, I can see you. Anifa, I can see you. Yeah. Who else is here? Ojewumi, Alexander. Yeah, I see you. Vivian, I see you. Adedeji, Ayomide, I see you. All right. Okay. Ibinedion Precious, I see you. All right, now can you wave? I want you to be all smiles as we bring this class to a close. Please wave your hands and smile. See you on Friday. See you on Friday. Wave your hands and thank you. Thank you for your comments. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Bye. Thank you. Bye.
I don't really know.